Vaguely, I don't remember what games had the red cartridges though.
Doom, Spider-Man's Maximum Carnage, and I'm trying to remember what was the third one. I can't remember what it is, but those two are the one I remember distinctly. It was like they really wanted people to know these games are gory. Don't play them, which was funny.
Then that begs the question: what color was the Superman 64 cartridge?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it was gray.
Yeah. I would have believed you if you had told me it was shit brown.
Why was it bad?
Superman 64. That's one of the most notoriously bad games.
I watched what happened? Superman 64. Yes, I saw how bad it was. Wow.
Superman 64 is what happens when you think crunch culture is bad and when you're like, hey, we need to make a game in like 6 months or 8 months. Superman 64 is what happens when you're like, hey, we need to make a game in 3 weeks.
Wow.
People used one of the silliest things back then when I played Nintendo. I had somebody that rented The Little Mermaid. It says nobody plays The Little Mermaid, it's for girls. And then I played and I was like, this game is awesome. What are you talking about? And then that's when you sort of got the niche back then. The Disney games were actually pretty cool. Aladdin, The Lion King. Aladdin was a little weird though, because I was saying, why doesn't he use his sword? Well, actually, yeah, he did use a sword. But I said apples? Those are weapons?
Rick, do you have the closed captions on?
Oh, yes.
Let me double check. They should be on, yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I hear it.
Is there no way?
Yep.
Is there no way to turn off the frame borders on the Virtual Console?
Frame borders.
Yeah.
Oh, go like. No, I don't think there's a like expand to full screen option.
I don't want expanded full screen. I just want black borders. I don't want the options at the bottom.
I try to remember. I think you can. I never actually tried it though.
Oh, Boxer just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Boxer.
Thank you for subscribing, Boxer.
Thank you, there is now a settings menu option called Show Controls in Games. Under that, you'll find a checkbox. Untick the checkbox, and the controls will no longer show while you're playing.
Is it under Game Selection over here? Oh, there it is. Turn that off.
There you go.
And then yeah, 4-3.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Okay.
So you can.
There you go.
Also, am I the only one that the stream looks perfectly fine, but the Discord share is completely
The
important?
Discord stream is frozen.
Oh.
Yes.
That's because I clicked off of it again. We should be okay now.
Oh.
There we go.
I have to have XSplit highlighted for if I'm streaming through XSplit.
That's fair.
There we go. Now it's...
They don't want to like double expose or something like that.
Also, our names do not take over your screen. Yay!
Is Rick.
Is
Okay.
Rick. Help me! Please help me! I'm a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. My name is Zelda. The wizard Aghanim has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain. Aghanim has seized control of the castle and is now trying to open the Seven Wise Men's seal. I'm in the dungeon of the castle. Please help me. I'm struck up against the wall, totally defenseless. Oh, what a terrible thing if somebody were to come along and...
I'm your Canadian uncle, and I'm going in for a while. I'll be back by morning. don't leave the house, eh?
Oh, well, he's gonna take care of things, so I don't need to do anything.
He'll be fine.
And don't touch that axe, eh?
Okay, so GC's got the uncle. Miller's got Zelda.
Hold on.
I'll do Link.
You got the lamp.
Well, Link doesn't say anything.
That's the joke.
Oh, no.
Okay,
all right. Walked into it. Oh, well.
Well, what's to do with the evil guards?
They're not evil
Into that.
yet.
Hey, you're not allowed. Excuse me. You're not allowed in the castle. That hurts. You're not allowed in the castle, son. Go home and get some sleep.
Maybe you shouldn't try to talk so raspy, Mr. Gouge.
That's probably a good idea.
He's out in the rain.
I'm
Catching
doing
a
Bobby.
cold.
I'm doing
What's
Bobby's
this
voice
kid-
again. Oh, well.
What's this kid doing in the rain? Ah, I'm dead. That's what I used to think back then. Oh, Rick, I didn't want you to get involved in this. I told you not to leave the house, eh? Take my sword, shield, and listen, eh? You can focus power in the blade, eh? By holding the B button. They released the use of the secret kidney cannon held by our people. Canadian power. Rick, you can do this. Save the princess. Zelda is your... She's your...
It's your
cousin.
Zelda's my what?
Aw.
How did
Zelda's my what?
how did you fall here? There's nothing here to hurt you. Unless he fell down and then broke his leg. That's a good thing that never
and then he
happens.
stumbled.
or he died to this guy right here.
Yeah, when you break your leg, you don't realize it immediately. It's when you first try to walk and you realize your leg's bending halfway that the shock wears off.
I don't want to think about
You
that.
say that, but from experience, yes, that's kind of what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Do-do-do. Choppy, choppy.
I think it was in Link Between Worlds where you could use the lantern to burn bushes.
Yeah,
That was the
I think
DS one, right?
They hadn't thought of that for this one. So.
No. The lamp is just for torches and a minor puzzle.
Yes, it's going to be rendered obsolete pretty quickly.
Dee, 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 dee. I love this music. Dee,
If memory
dee,
serves, you get a fire rod in this game.
dee, dee.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a ways into it, though.
Yeah.
You're ways into it.
We won't spoil it.
Just Moxer says, I'm not really familiar with any Zelda games, but hearing Zelda with a southern accent is giving me mixed feelings.
Well, I gave.
Yeah, well, hearing her with a British accent in Breath of the Wild gave me feelings.
It is kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, I gave his uncle a Canadian Scottish accent, so.
I think
could
Aaron
see,
Hansen would be the canonical voice for Zelda.
Malin having a southern accent.
You
That's
got
girl.
you gotta jump down. Yeah, go to your left.
Yeah, I remember where to go. I'm just wandering around because
Okay.
I'm like, you only ever see like 5 rooms in this castle and speedrunners play it.
Yeah, they give you 2 paths for some reason. You don't need to take both of them.
It's probably some level designer being like, I want to make it feel real. There's not like, the whole castle isn't just one big tunnel from beginning to end. There's like multiple pathways and rooms that branch off.
Yeah, this one when I first got into it, it was very realistic looking at a time. The basement was where it got odd, right here.
Yeah, there's all these bottomless pits everywhere. It's like, who builds a castle like this?
Yeah. But yeah, upstairs, totally normal looking. It's like these guys are already employed by Umbrella or something.
There's the castle in Dragon Quest XI, I think actually did that pretty well, where it feels like an actual castle. Like,
In general, Dragon Quest castles have been like that. Like all the way back to the first one, they're like, we gotta make this like fit the geometry that a castle would have, even if that means there's going to be a lot of empty rooms.
Right.
But the thing about Dragon Quest, though, because they take the castles come back in the sequels, they gotta do that kind of thing. I find they gotta make sure it's keeps up with history, I should say.
I think it's fine if you're like, if it's a game set in a historical era. I mean, a game like this, it's like, it's a fantasy world, so I mean,
Yeah.
you don't necessarily have to follow any conventions.
Right.
Well, that's actually a good point, because that's probably why the castles are always different in this. Because
Rick, use a pot. Hit him with a pot.
oh yes, hit him with the pot. That will one shot him.
Got that hard. There you go.
I was too busy. Oh no, didn't.
Oh, now he's pissed.
Yeah, it takes 2.
There you go.
This is the weirdest dungeon key in this game. Because it didn't need to be a dungeon key.
Thank you, Rick. I had a feeling you were getting close. Now listen carefully. The wizard is magically controlling all the soldiers in the castle. I fear the worst for my father. The wizard is an inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand? I know you're a simple.
I need to understand, but okay. Wizard
farm boy.
Wizard
All right,
bad.
let's get out of here before the wizard notices. I know a secret path, but first, we have to go to the first floor. Let's go.
Give me this money.
Wow, that was my lunch money, Link. Why'd you do that? I had to buy some coffee with that one day, jerk.
I could just give it back to you. I mean,
Don't worry, Baka. I already got you already got my money.
GCC Baka.
Yeah.
GC is a weeb.
I was a Nintendo Wii back then. I have to start living the purse.
He's our own salad Neko.
I like how in the original Dragon Quest, there's a similar thing to this, where you go into a cave and kill a dragon to get the princess, and instead of her just following behind you, your sprite actually changes to you carrying her.
Yes.
Nice.
And you can actually go fight the final boss
Yes.
while doing that, and he'll mention it. It's like, oh, thank you for bringing the princess to me.
Yes.
That's weird.
And you can also choose to join his side, which gives you a sort of non-standard game over that wakes you up back in
Exactly.
the first town again.
Exactly.
it's Zelda talking.
There is a secret passage in the throne room that leads to Sanctuary. I'm sure the old man will help us.
I want to give Aghanim a southern accent too.
I mean, I've always thought, like, it kind of fits, because I don't think Hyrule has ever been, like, a really big kingdom. Except for maybe Ocarina of Time. That ornamental shelf should open. Do you have a light? It's pitch dark inside, and you can't see without one. If you're ready, let's go. Help me push it from the left.
I mean, Hyrule could be in Georgia or someplace. You never know.
Yeah.
Georgia's a big thing.
It's rare for video games to accurately convey, like, a city that's the size of a city. It's normally like, oh, here's like 5 houses, like 3 of which are shops.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, because they need you to get from beginning to end in like 30 seconds, and you can't really do that in a real size city, even a medieval one.
and the planning would be like insane. I mean, you'd have to come up with like, unless all the buildings are props, you know, you'd have to come up with like stuff for every single.
Yeah, the closest thing I've seen has been like some bigger RPGs, like a boomerang.
I tried.
Oh,
It,
sorry, I was looking
it
at
takes against the lantern.
I was looking at the wrong stream, so there was a delay.
These guys give you
Thanks.
some good money too. They give you good money.
Why
Some
did it
people
have
have.
to be snakes? I hate snakes.
No, the snakes are good for hearts. It's the rats that give you
Yeah, the
the
rats.
good money.
Don't the snakes have some weird name in this game, like
Rope.
Sneasels or something?
Ropes.
What are they called?
I thought they were called ropes.
Yeah, rope.
Ropes?
Just rope.
Oh, rope, okay. God, I remember being in 6th grade and thinking Dark Nuts was hilarious.
Bats. And not the annoying Zubat kind.
See, I always, when I was little, I think I read that somewhere, and I was just like, oh, clearly it's pronounced Dark Knights.
Dark.
But it's just spelled N-U-T-S.
Well,
And
it's
then-
probably that's
And
probably
then
what it
even
is.
in the current age of proper translation, they're still called Dark Nuts.
Yeah, that probably was a localization thing.
Or even like Dark Mutts. Dark Mutts would have worked, especially for the Wind Waker ones, because those are very clearly like Anubis furries. After passing through these sewers, we'll be very close to Sanctuary. Let's be careful.
I thought they were like Dobermans.
Sort of.
Yes, you're right. Sorry, they weren't jackals. They were like Dobermans.
They're
They
very
had big
adorable.
snouts.
Better wonders if we can turn the music down so you can hear our voices.
I have no idea what it sounds like through the stream. Let me check the levels here. And turn the stream audio down a ways. You can still hear that yourselves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Enjoying it, GC.
Loving it. I want to resist the urge, but yes, I hummed the theme music while playing the game. But Rick's playing.
I've
Yeah.
never noticed.
You notice now, Jonas.
So yeah, in Japanese, Dark Nuts are called Tatonaku. I have no idea what that means.
I think
Dark
they
Knight.
deliver.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
I guess that's yeah. I'm trying to like. Okay, so it says here the Japanese name for Dark Nuts can be translated as tart knuckle. So,
I mean, in Zelda 2, those night enemies were called Knuckles, so.
yeah, that's right.
Oh, and then in Ocarina, they were Iron Knuckles.
Yeah.
I like how Zelda tells you to pull the switch over there, but doesn't tell you which one.
Yeah.
Well, she tells you the right one as you're going to the right one. Like, if you walk toward the left one, then she doesn't say it.
Okay. The priest.
Yes, it was Rick who helped me escape the kingdom. Once I finish through the final one, the seal of the wise men will open. Rick, you must not let the land of Hyrule fall into the wizard's clutches. If he releases the seal of the seven wise men, evil power will overwhelm this land. Before that happens, before it's too late, destroy the wizard before he destroys all of Hyrule. You can do it. You can.
I sense that a mighty evil force guides the wizard's actions and augments his magical power. The only weapon potent enough to defeat the wizard is the legendary Master Sword. It is said that the village elder is a descendant of one of the seven wise men. Perhaps maybe he can tell you more. I will mark his house on your map. But watch your every move. I am certain that the castle soldiers will be looking for you now. ... I will hide Princess Zelda here. Do not worry. Seek the elder. Why do I keep... Do you understand?
Why do I keep making these horrible voices from
And Ray just responds, yeah.
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 Okay, container.
Yeah.
For all your trouble,
Yep, I love that thing of just like Link can only talk in that stuff, and he's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
I have to remember that Link's sword swing in this is a lot narrower than it is in later games. At least until you get a larger sword.
Yes.
When you get the 2, it gets bigger, and then when you get the 4, it gets really big.
Well, actually, the size doesn't really change. It gets wider when you get the other swords, but other than its length, it's once you get the master sword, that's it.
Yeah, well, having a wider attack width is better, so.
What order of things does Rick do?
You look like you might have an interesting destiny. May I tell your fortune? I'll make it cheap.
Don't even remember this guy.
Nobody does.
Hocus pocus. You will
Isn't
find
he
the
where
elder.
you get your items from? Wait.
He actually heals you. He's like an in.
Sahasrara.
Now, I will take 30 rubies. I hope you will be healthy.
Dumb.
He does heal you, though, but yeah, it's expensive.
Oh, Rick, important question. Just for us and for just for us and for the audience. If you're stumped, do you want hints or should we just leave it be?
I think I remember everything that I need to do in this game, even though it's been like at least 15 years since I've played it through.
Okay. Cool. So there you go, audience. No need to give Rick hints.
Also, if you want to do you want to talk to the villagers?
Oh, yeah, the side quest. Rescuing the chicken.
Oh. You got some bombs.
Yep, no need for a bomb bag, just get bombs.
Also, there's a wall over there you can blow up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't 100% remember what's behind the walls, though. That's where I gotta start remembering.
More
I think there's a
stuff.
heart piece there.
I think this one has just chests.
A chest.
I think there's like a heart container piece. Or maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Piece of heart. Ooh, piece of heart.
D D D D D D D D D D D D D.
Bedrick asks, you ever think how weird it is they use perfectly cut gems as currency?
Hey, there's Rick!
I know.
Oh, yes. And who can never forget this theme? I always loved this. Oh no, that one guard's gonna kill you.
Well.
He ducked into the tavern. Guess he's gone.
I saw her, a nice young lady, a waterfall of wishing in the hills where the river begins. Rick, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her.
Rick?
You okay?
Or no. Link like women? Absurd.
Link is in love with only one thing. Victory.
And cut bushes.
I was gonna say there's only one love for Link's life, and that's Rivoli. All right.
And here we get one of the most important items of the game.
Magic bottle.
A bottle.
Bottle.
Yes.
Maybe Cass. Nah, Cass is probably more correct.
Also a very important item.
Oh, the nut, yeah.
I can't go out because I'm sick. People say I caught this cold from the evil air that is coming down the mountain. This is my bug catching net. I'll use it when I'm better. For now, I'll lend to you.
You borrow the bug catching net. There may be some other things you can catch with it too.
I remember when catching bees with that used to be a big deal, but then we found out.
I don't need any of this.
No.
Is a Zora like a Vaporeon? I worry in what way you think that question is supposed to be applied.
And there's this thing over in the corner of the map that does absolutely nothing.
No,
Actually,
you can bomb it.
yes.
You can bomb that? I
Yes.
thought it was a thing in the Dark World.
No.
I thought it was only in the Dark World too.
No, you can blow it up.
That might be close enough.
Yes, there you go.
It's just got a little bit of resupply stuff. But considering you have no bombs right now.
And arrows. Even though I don't have a bow yet, but it's nice to have arrows ahead of time. Because a bow is the first thing you get from the first dungeon.
The bow in this is extremely overpowered too,
Bow
and
is
that's a
very
good thing.
good in this. I love it.
That tends to happen with projectiles in 2D games versus 3D ones.
Okay, lady, I'll go into your house and break your pots. Take your
Oh,
chicken.
and everybody's favorite.
The chicken. Candy
can't
pepper
leave with
chicken.
This is where the whole thing started too with
You
the
can
chickens.
bother the chicken.
Yeah. But do we want to show the people what happens if you bother the chicken too much? You, sir, have... Oh, actually, anybody else? You, sir, have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? Well, step right up and make your life complete. I've got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rubies. What do you say? Interested?
Okay.
Goodbye. Thanks a lot. Now hold that over your head for the whole world to see, okay? It's
Sorry,
good for
Federic,
business.
Federic says he wants to voice Link. I think that's perfect.
Another magic bottle. We got 2 magic bottles right off this bat. And to think in other Legend of Zelda games you have to wait like 50 minutes into the game before you get before you get a bottle.
Yeah.
I think the house to the west has something.
Yeah, and one to the bottom
Guy with
left
the
also.
overgrown lawn.
Yes.
Hi, Rick. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to. I will tell you an interesting story. There is a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it is hard to find. The people of Zora can turn... The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that.
But you tell me a story about why you have a house that has nothing but 6 beds.
I
He
wonder.
runs an
It could be
orphanage.
It could be
It's a
hot.
very ill-featured tavern.
I also suspected he was the town doctor.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, yeah, you need a mallet.
Yes.
Yeah.
This
If
is
my
dark.
lost partner returns, we can temper your sword, but now I can't do anything for you.
At the dwarf.
I'm trying to make him sound like Muradin. Oh,
There you go.
ouch.
Blink.
Butchering that poor chicken, Link.
As long as I don't do it like 10 times in a row.
It's actually quite a lot, so you don't have to worry about that.
I remember seeing this YouTube video of a guy who was playing Breath of the Wild trying to find a way to actually...
Oh, Rick, go back in there.
Yes, I think if you
right,
pulled a
right.
picture,
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's right.
Picture of Mario.
It's a picture of Mario. Okay, yeah. Awesome.
They've been doing that crossover silliness ever since this game, so.
yes. And I still think they should. Did they ever do that with the future links? I don't remember.
I think there's some little things here and there.
I mean, Lodlon Ranch and Zelda Ocarina of Time is the 2 caretakers are direct references to Mario because they look like Mario and Luigi. Who's voicing?
Oh.
No?
Oh, it's you, Rick. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? Well, I don't remember the details exactly, but long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Sorry, I dozed off there for a second. Do you understand the legend? Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Rick. I'm just gonna...
And then I think this is her son. Oh, never mind.
I hope you don't mind my ad-libbing. I like having fun with this kind of stuff.
That's fine.
Oh, it's great.
Hey, yo, Rick. This house used to be a hideout for a gang of thieves. What was their leader's name? Oh yeah, he was blind. His name was Blind, and he hated bright light a lot.
Jeez, I wonder when this will come up to play.
Feel free to go down the stairs.
And they left their treasurer behind.
Oh, this stupid.
You can
thing.
move each block, but only once.
Yeah. It. Yeah.
Move that one down once. And put it right.
There you go. Yep.
And then you can do the same thing. Oh, actually, you know what? You got it blocked.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can just leave and come back in, though.
You done goofed.
Yeah. I'm forgetting which button that is. Ow.
How did you blow yourself up, Rick?
It was easy. Ooh, piece of heart.
Yeah, I love stage resets. The sun actually lampshade that kind of trick in the last game.
Is there anything else in here?
Do...
The house that has what looks like a shed attached to it.
Yeah, that one. Yep.
For some reason, you can use the magic powder on the lady outside this house.
Really?
Really?
And I think she turns into a fairy.
Huh.
I
I
do
don't
not
know
think I
why.
remember that.
Oh, Rick. The rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but still, I trust you.
Also, he gives you... Well, you don't really need it, but he gives you your map. The guy to your left.
Oh, okay.
Have I heard this exact tune in a Ghibli film?
Mark spot on path. Okay.
Or am I imagining things?
Now, there's still one more heart we can get here. It's... You gotta go down south, though.
Probably something very similar. This does have sort of a...
South of the town. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, in the library.
Yep.
This does have a Ghibli quality to it.
Not in the library, but south of it.
Well,
Maybe it's
yeah,
one of those things where I've heard like the different versions of the song across
so people see. This is
so
the
many different
library.
Zelda games that I have difficulty placing it now.
Yeah, we need
There's
to
a very
running boots.
tantalizing book on a top shelf that we can't reach, and there's no librarian here to help us.
Oh, how will we get this book?
Yeah.
Can't actually read anything in here.
But from the library.
Seems like a waste of a library screen.
Yes. it gets better later though. That's which is funny. Oh yeah.
This incredibly tall guy.
Yeah, Rick. Now I'm quarreling with my younger brother. I sealed the door to his room.
Yeah, well, I don't like that. Make up with your brother.
I put
think
him in
if
there.
you talk to him again, his dialogue's different.
Who's voicing the other brother?
Hey, Rick, did you come from my older brother's room? Is he still angry?
Let's go find out.
So the doorway's open again. Okay, maybe I should make up with my brother.
You blasted the doorway open. That makes me want to wrap this out.
Wait, did we just solve a family problem by blowing something up?
Yep, that's how that works.
If you can reach the goal within 15 seconds, we will give you something good. Let's go.
Ready and set and go now.
I like how you have to cheat for this one.
You can just hop over the thing down
Yeah,
there.
you got the double dots.
Oh yeah, this one.
Right there.
Oh!
Oh, just in the last second
I
too.
never knew you could just hop. Okay, all right.
There.
Struggle with that shit. Ah!
Yeah, that.
Yeah, I
You
would
fool! You missed out.
see where she starts. I would actually throw bombs from there before talking to her to blow up the bushes just to give myself a little bit extra time.
Nice.
Yeah. I tried this
And
multiple
you come
times
back
when I
here
was a
with the
kid,
shovel.
and I didn't know you
the
could come.
Dark World, yeah.
Yeah, the Dark World.
Oh, hey, CapCat. Good day, mate.
Do.
Yeah, treasure chest game. Let's open a chest. I got 20 rupees.
Yeah, you get your money back.
I think a piece of art's a prize in this one, or is it on the different
No,
other treasure chest?
It's on the big room-filled one.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you're doing this for money, the Thieves in the Woods got the best one.
Also, if you're doing this for money, you can just save scum, rewind, since you're playing the Switch first.
Yeah,
Mhm.
on the Switch.
I gotta try
Nice.
and do this without any rewinding.
Yeah, Rick is a fair player.
Save states.
This is a very fair game, and it technically gets easier the longer you go. How weird. He disappeared into the ether.
What a mystery. What a
I
scoop.
was just gonna say that.
It's a mystery, gang.
Blue guards.
The flowers look like they're dancing to the music.
Let's Oh, never mind.
I loved all the little animations and transparencies and things in the SNES games. Like, you know, when you're a teenager in 1991, that's very impressive.
One of the funny things I did back when I was playing this game, I was always like, "Oh, I can duel the guards. Okay, let me just hold the sword button in, and I'll just poke like I'm in an actual duel for once." It was funny,
Back to the house.
but it was fun. Why you little?
This way to Lake Hylia shop.
And the music is still awesome as ever.
Yeah.
It's the fortune tower. I
Shop where you
think.
get like the hunk of meat or whatever.
Oh,
yeah.
another one of these guys. I don't care.
Yeah, you don't need to talk to him though.
Yeah, this is why in the Super Metroid Link to the Past crossover mod, this is turned into a gateway between them.
Nice.
They,
Okay,
literally, they literally just steal your money.
This game does start with murder, so you know it's not really a happy game. It's just it's an adventure game.
That's the shop.
There's the shop. Okay.
And it's in case you need bombs or a red potion, which I don't. I'm gonna get red potion. Might as well get it from the witch because it's cheaper from her.
Right.
Yeah.
Buy locally.
Buy from the source.
Although I tend to just fill my bottles with fairies.
Yeah, that's
much
the best
easier,
thing
actually.
to do.
Yes, it is.
Well,
Especially
3 of
if
them have fairies. One has green potion.
Yeah.
Because you can get that for free.
I'm trying to remember what the closest fairy cave is, but you can just swoop them up with the fish or the mud catcher now.
An adventure.
The irresistible theme.
This
Oh,
yeah, I
you
think
picked up the mushroom while you were over there.
Oh, in the forest, yeah.
I don't actually remember where the mushroom is.
It's in the forest.
It's
up north.
near where the Master Sword is.
Yes.
The Master Sword. Oh yeah, now I remember.
Oh, and there's also a heart piece in there. So you could, yeah.
Yeah, you get your 5th heart. Yeah, you're stuck in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, I can't do anything in here until I get the power gauntlet.
Yeah. Gotta keep going. I remember back then this used to be such a huge map, but now it's not so big.
That's not so big compared to like Breath of the Wild or something.
Yeah, but this was big back then.
Apparently, if you take the Breath of the Wild overmap and rotate it 45 degrees, it contains the original Zelda map inside it.
Yeah, that sounds like the level of detail they went to in that game.
Okay.
What I mean is like they have the same regions.
Oh yes, pick up the.
This is it, the Master Sword. No, this can't be it. Too bad.
I still question what is that exactly? A sword?
It's the old
It's
novelty
a fake
sword.
master, yeah, it's a novelty Master Sword.
Hey kid, this is a secret hangout for a gang of thieves. Don't enter without permission. By the way, I heard that one of our ex-members is staying at the entrance to the desert. I'm just casually mentioning this.
Or if we give obscure hints all the time.
Yeah.
There you go. And Link is dead.
Piece of heart.
Right.
Piece of heart.
There.
Now I have a healthy amount of hearts to start out on. Not so dangerously close to dying all the time.
Yeah.
I like how some of the Master Quest games are like, yeah, if you start out like this, you are going to die in one hit.
Another one.
This is the expensive, but you could get 300 rubies if you get the right chest.
I don't actually need that much money for this game, though. I will be collecting enough money just by...
Oh, to the west for the mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't Link's Awakening, where a required item costs 980 rupees.
What item was that?
The
You
bow
have
and arrow.
to buy the bow in that game.
But you can also steal the bow and arrow in that game, which is what most people do.
Which permanently changes your name to Thief. And if you ever re-enter the shopkeeper kills you.
Okay, that's
And no, I'm not making that up.
a bit It's a bit expensive.
Yeah.
I told you not to steal from me, and then he shoots a laser beam at you that slowly drains all your hearts, and then you get a game over.
But you can't avoid it?
No,
It's awesome.
it's like a cutscene. You're just frozen there.
Hey.
Some gibberish. All the woodling
And
creatures. La, la, la.
Also, if I remember right, you can't even buy the bow and arrow until after you've bought the shovel, which is like 200 or 300 rupees itself.
It's 200
So-
rupees for the shovel. Ow.
I also don't even about this guy. He takes your money.
The only thing that really you can spend money on this game is
The potions. You do need like 500 for the flippers though. So
yeah, you need 500 for the flippers, and then if you care to upgrade your arrows or bombs,
yes,
I can't go this
invest a lot.
direction without the hammer.
that's right. Gotta go north and then east, and you can either go down south or just go east further. But yeah, basically the only things you can really do with money in this game is potions and upgrading your carrying capacity for arrows and bombs.
Right.
Another mushroom.
And now you get
Wait.
another one.
Just one mushroom.
yes, you only get the one.
One thing I gotta do though, because I never experimented with the magic powder much in this game. I thought it was silly. The lumberjacks. Yo, Rick, a mysterious fog has recently fallen over the forest. We have to be careful. Yeah, maybe it's something, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it.
Ow.
That's where you got. That's when they cut the tree down. You get that.
Yep.
If only you could throw your boomerang up.
Unfortunately, you can't. That's Mars.
They're saying, what was those 8s on those rocks? It drove him nuts, and I don't know either, because I thought the same thing. They look at 8s on those rocks.
What age?
I mean, they're probably nothing. It's probably just
It's supposed to
That's
be
what the texture looks
some
like.
kind of rock texture, which is
yeah.
odd because the edges of the rock don't look anything like a rock texture.
yeah. I think you're reading into it too much if you think they're like actually 8s written on every single rock.
Yeah. But no, I was like that too. I was like, 8, 8, 8. And then I
Yeah,
saw.
we're just watching we're just watching Rick play right now. We're not handing over the controller.
No.
You smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my bill. Thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good.
Thank you.
I don't know what actually triggers it being done after this. If it's a game state thing or time based.
I think it's just leave and come back. I think you have to leave. This way. You might have to go a little farther, but...
I usually come back here after the first dungeon, but yes, it's
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's time-based.
yeah, okay.
I'll double check though. Link to the past.
I did want to buy a red potion, just in case. Unless I can remember where a fairy fountain was, it'd probably be better.
Oh, go back into. Actually, Rick, you can just go back and it's in the hut.
Oh.
Inside her house there. There it is. Right next to her.
Red potion. Oh, this. Magic cottage.
I don't care. I don't know if you care to go get it, but you can get the ice rod already.
Already? Really?
Use that on the cactuses.
Tra-la-la, look for hasha-hasha-la.
That's
strange.
Never tried talking to them.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know either. I thought you were going to kill him. The more you know now. Man, this game has so many little details.
Yes, Capcat, we are almost always we're just watching replay. On some games like Path of Exiles or Armello, we will all participate, but it'll still be coming from Rick's screen.
Oh boy, you're in danger.
Yeah.
I'm in danger.
We have done a couple of multi-stream events where it's like Rick and GC and Miller all streaming, but like it's up to you to decide who you want to look at.
Mm-hmm. I will say that being here in Rick's streams and watching him is better than just turning on YouTube and letting autoplay go.
Yes.
I think that's the variant. Yeah, that's the variant.
A glowing review of the stream quality.
I will soothe your wounds. Come closer, relax.
I've said it many a time, but doing this pretty much saved my sanity during 2020.
And I'm happy to hear that. My life is now complete. Legacy, work at home was the best.
I don't remember if there's actually anything right here.
No,
I don't think so.
There is. However, if you go to Sahara-Sa's house, you can blow up something in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I know there's like a cave somewhere around here. This one.
I think you might be able to use your net here.
Yeah, there's a fairy pond right here.
This is what you use your net for early on.
Miss the fairy. Try to get closer, accidentally absorb the fairy.
Yeah. That's how that goes.
A day restores 7 hearts on you, and they revive you.
Yep.
So yes, they are super important early on.
And now you're trying to fight a knight with nets. I'm sure that'll go great for you.
Yeah,
I guess it depends. Are you in a Jackie Chan movie? Because then you probably would actually win that fight.
Yeah, you use nets to fight wizards.
Yes.
Link is now played by Jackie Chan, who uses every tool available to him to kung fu his way to victory.
Yeah, Jackie Chan is scary. Jackie Chan with a ladder is terrifying.
Just imagine Jackie Chan with a bow. Come on now. He won't even shoot an arrow. He'll just use it to fight you with. Who's going to be the wise guy?
Who's the wise guy, eh?
Yeah.
I am indeed Sahasrara. Wait.
Yeah.
Sahasrara.
Take an accent.
A village elder and a descendant of the 7 wise men. Really? Rick, I'm surprised a young man like you is searching for the sword of evil's bane. Not just anyone can use that weapon. Legends say only the hero who has won the 3 pendants can wield the sword. Line!
Line.
Do you really want to find it?
Yes.
No.
But wait,
Good.
You-
those the two
you-
options? Yeah,
Yes.
of course.
Yes. I was gonna say that.
That's either hot
As
or
a test, and totally not for my personal enrichment or profit, can you retrieve the Pendant of Courage from the East Palace? If you bring it here, I'll tell you more about the legend and give you a magical artifact. Now, go forward to the palace.
You know, the interesting thing about Link to the Past is you don't actually have to do any of this quest chain to go to the palace and get the pendant.
Okay. Back here,
He says something like, "Oh, you've already found it."
You're very forward. Got some bombs.
Hey, you spent a bomb, you got some bombs. There's a return on investment.
And there you
Link
go.
should go into blockchain.
Almost got 300 rubies already.
The Master Sword is an NFT.
Back when I first played this game, I used to gamble in this game a lot because I thought, oh no, I can't get money like easier like I did in Zelda 1. I can't just kill blobs all day.
Oh.
The blobs had the highest chance of dropping 5 rubies. That's why I farmed them back in that game. All right, here we go. The first dungeon.
Dungeon time.
This was actually pretty chilling music back then, too. And then I played Super Metroid, and I had even more chilling music.
Oh no.
I gotta link you something, GC.
Sure.
I may have done it already, but there's a rendition that somebody did of Kraid's Lair from Metroid on a Moog synthesizer, which is like the 70s synthesizer like Stevie Wonder uses.
Mhm.
It's so good.
Rick, if you go back and then go to the right, I believe, you can take that path around and get to the chests.
That one.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, to the left first. Yeah, right.
Where do the balls come from? Is there
That's
like
a good question.
Is there
But
like a ball
occasionally
supply
there's a
room?
big one.
Okay, so well, there you go.
There it is.
Yeah. The big scary one.
See, I was gonna say something dumb like the balls are stored in the pee.
The balls are so
Yeah, I didn't find this music particularly creepy as a child, but I did have there was a Scooby-Doo game for the Super Nintendo, and normally when you're watching Scooby-Doo, they do have that like kind of creepy music, but you're just watching Scooby-Doo, and you know the characters are talking and everything's bright, whatever, and it's fine. But when you're playing a game that's actually kind of trying to be spooky, that same music becomes kind of terrifying.
Is that the one? Is that the one where it has the evil clown?
Yes.
Awesome.
Which evil clown?
When there's a line when Scooby and Shaggy find the second stage, when they find out who the I should say the villain of the week is, the game actually visually cues it, the evil clown. And I said, I never expected that from a Scooby-Doo game.
Took them
The
long
Vesa
enough.
one. Yeah. I can't remember, but I think the bow might work. No, actually, no, it doesn't. Okay. But I do remember the boomerang works on them.
Found the compass. Magic
Another
speaker
time.
box.
Rick, it's I, Sahasrara. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch these tiles. And here's a hint. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace to defeat armored foes. Not gonna tell you what it is or what it does. Just gonna tell you to use it. Totally for no reason whatsoever. Definitely don't have ulterior motives to this.
Yeah,
You
it's
can
locked.
trust me.
If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. That's another thing. Legend of Zelda, you need the big key to get into the boss's room and to open the big treasure chest.
If you jump into those big pots, I think they take you to a fairy fountain.
Yes.
But I think you've got fairies, so you may.
Yeah, I don't really need to, but
Yeah, they figured out how to remove the sort of middle step there and just make it so the item you got in the mid-level or mid-dungeon chest was the thing you used to get to the boss.
Do do do. Do 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 do.
So, have any of you ever watched the GMTK series on Legend of Zelda?
yes.
No.
What?
GNTK.
Okay.
Even
Game Maker's
Game Maker's Toolkit.
I have not. I don't know what that is.
Sounds interesting.
no.
So, Rick understands the diagrams of locks and keys. Or at least the concept of the
I did not see it.
sort of even non-literal locks and keys.
One of the monsters has it. I remember.
No, one of those pots has it.
Oh, that's right.
I think it's the
This
far.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of those squid monsters, but okay.
It was hidden under a pot.
No, the only way to. Oh, squid things. Yeah.
The squiddly things.
Yeah.
Squiddly
Also,
doos.
the anti-fairies are also more source of fairies.
Yes.
Sorry, the what?
These things, the anti-fairies.
Look, I can deal with shadow version of yourself. Anti-fairies? That's dumb.
Yep. I
You can't actually. Not until after they've split off.
Yeah.
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 It is kind of funny how you don't actually need
You can use the vase on him.
the bow to beat the boss of this dungeon. And if not for a singular enemy that you needed to kill with it, you could just skip it entirely, because the important thing you get from clearing this dungeon is the Pegasus boots that Sahasrara gives you for completing it.
Yeah.
You know, I never knew those things were anti-fairies. I just thought they were weird skull things.
Yes, that's what in Zelda an anti-fairy is.
Nice. Well, I mean, yeah, but I mean, I didn't know that they were. You know what I mean? I didn't know that they
Yeah.
were specifically fairy
Yeah,
related.
But now I'm short on magic badge, so I can't show you.
Oh.
Alright, big key.
Big key.
Biggle kiggle. Ah,
Oh.
nice, very this.
I always. Does anybody think that the big key looks like Ganon's snout?
I mean, I think there's some motifs there where it's supposed to look like a monster face.
There we go.
Well, it looks like the Bowser keys from Mario 64.
These guys just throw their heads at you. That's very rude.
Yeah, that's not how you get ahead in life.
Oh.
Yeah. And don't worry, you got fairies on.
Yes, I have fairies.
Ah!
Oh no, I'm dead.
Orling. Orling.
And now you're better.
God, those things.
So, this game keeps track of your continues.
Yes.
Kind of like how later games do, with the whole, like, numbers next to your file, and also what it says at the end of the game. But, unlike other games, this one keeps track of, like, your save and continues as well. So it's not just your game overs that add to that count. So if you want to have a perfect file, you have to beat the game in one go without saving or dying.
Mm-hmm. Annoying, yes.
I think they changed it in the re-release for the Game Boy Advance.
Do you get anything special for that?
No, it's just a bragging rights thing.
Yeah, it's pretty much bragging rights.
I have a perfect file, you don't. What more do you need? Bonus?
I never cared about 100%ing any of these games. I mean, if there's something really incredibly cool that you get for getting it perfect, then yeah, I might care. But for the most part, it's just like, eh.
The only one I can think of is for the original Metroid, where you get to see Samus Aran without the suit.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
there's a in Mega Man X2, there's what I can only describe as a low percent reward.
Really?
Where if you beat the game without getting any heartbeats, any armor upgrades, or any sub-tanks, there's a very brief, like, in the credits where X is, like, driving along in one of those little motorcycle things, Zero will dash past him and then stand there. And that's that's it. That's all there is for doing all of that work. And it's like, is this really a bonus? Was it worth it? No.
What do you mean? Zero was awesome back then.
Oh yeah, you also have to get all of Zero's parts while doing it. That's another part of it.
Yeah.
It's an incredible amount of work for something that you probably wouldn't even notice it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing with a lot of 100% bonus stuff. It's just like, it's just not worth it.
In all fairness, though, Zero was super popular back then.
The one I did like was, like, in Golden Sun, where if you get all the Jin, you get, like, a special summon that you can use after beating a super boss. It's like, that's cool, because that's, like, more content. Oh, hey, a boss.
I
think one of the ones I can remember actually like going through the trouble of 100%ing it was Just Cause 2. Just because that game very prominently had like your percentage complete as like a big feature in that game.
You're saying you did it just cause?
Miller, how could you?
I don't think I could give a heavier sigh.
You won the pendant of courage. Take it to satisfaction. 2 pendants remain.
We're never going to get his name right, are we?
Imagining if they just spelled his name different every time.
I'm not gonna lie. When I was a kid, I got tired of saying, so I just call him Sahara Sade.
Sahara Sade?
From the Sahara Sade game. The princess.
My favorite game. Jahid.
Schadenfreude.
Oh,
Ah, you got the pendant of courage. Now I'll tell you more of the legend. 3 or 4 generations ago, an order of knights protected the royalty of Hylia. Don't fall asleep on me, listen. These knights of Hyrule were also guardians of the pendant of courage. Unfortunately, most of them were destroyed in the Great War against evil that took place when the 7 wise men created their seal. Among the descendants of the Knights of the Round Table, Hyrule, a hero must appear. I see. Rick, I believe you. You should get the remaining pendants and carry this with you. There's a treasure passed down by the families of the wise men. I want you to have it.
it was passed down by the wise men for generations.
He gives you the Pegasus shoes. Now you can execute a devastating dash attack. Hold the A button.
Now, why couldn't they give Jesus Pegasus shoes? That would have been cool. A helpful item is hidden in the cave to the east of Lake Hylia. Get it.
Jesus is OP.
And now,
What is a baby gonna do with perfume?
What's it? What?
The gifts of the wise men.
Oh,
Myrrh and frankincense are 2 of them. Those are just different forms of perfume.
I was associate frankincense and myrrh with like hippie shops, you know, like.
Oh, gold! I wanted perfume.
Yeah, you're there yet.
Yep.
Link learned super drowning skills.
You said it.
Oh, Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah, they have the super terrifying drowning sounds in that one.
The most, you know, I will always think of the Sonic drowning music as like the most tense thing ever.
Yes.
You know, like you just.
Etc. etc.
Yeah, it was so unsettling.
And it did a good job of doing that.
True. Come on.
Apparently, that melody was in Lego Sonic 2, and I was chuckling. I say,
Lego Sonic. So there were those actual like toy things, Lego Dimensions, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Toys as games or whatever it was.
Yeah, I got that for the Wii U, and I don't know how it was on the other systems, but on the Wii U, the frame rate was just horrendously bad. It was like 20.
I was sorely tempted to get that, but
I got the one that had Star Fox in it. I didn't get the actual toy, but I got the game for that at least. The Star Atlas, I think it was. This is okay.
already.
Can't believe you caught me. With your speed, it must have been easy to kidnap Zelda. You don't look like such a bad guy, though. Anyway, because you have such quick feet, it might be a good idea to run and bash into many things. For example, the trees in this village have many useful things hanging in the branches. Well, just try it, okay?
Thank you, scuzzy bastard.
And the very first thing I ran into, like, just a swarm of bees came out.
Like,
Yeah.
you bastard.
That should be a thing. Like there are
I
places
don't know
where
if you should heed the advice of someone who says just bash your head into things. Running at full speed.
Somebody who's like, oh, you might have kidnapped, the most important person in the kingdom, but you know what? That's not that big of a deal.
Library.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the book.
Yeah, book.
Biblioteca.
Donde está la biblioteca?
I think that book got the point.
You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia.
I don't know why they called it the Book of Medora back then. Let me check. Oh wait. Medora Desert. Wow. Oh, never mind. It was just simply called the Desert Palace. Yeah, so now I don't know why they called it Medora. Now that's a lot of grass.
Yeah, it is, bro.
It's another great fairy, but they only heal you in this one, so.
Yeah. The one with the little fairies is infinitely better. Oh. Headshot.
Ow.
Yeah, boom headshot.
Ah, here we go. Rick's going around blowing everything up. Finding all the little dungeons. You could try chucking a bomb at them too. I think that works better.
What are those things called? Like Moldoras?
Moldorm. These are mini Moldorms.
Molduga?
Molduga.
Ooh.
Oh!
I can't.
Thanks for
Ah.
that. I can't even
They
start that
blow up
then.
very quickly.
That didn't go
I
so
don't
well.
think that's not going to do anything.
Sorry.
I think I can walk around here. Yep.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
I did not know that.
You're not supposed to be able to, but game physics.
There we go.
Physics in big quotation marks.
Take some rupees, but don't tell anyone I gave them to you. Keep it between us, okay?
It's a secret to
Yes, you
everyone.
are.
Boy, look at that.
Hey, get your bombs back.
Hit the jackpot.
Yeah, when you do things like this, who needs to gamble?
What is it? Does it cap at 999? I forget.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
One of the nice things they did in the randomizer, they upped it to 9,999.
You don't need that, but I mean, it helps so that you don't waste rupees. Just in case you.
To this day, I don't know what that is or why it's here or what. Because it's the only one in the game, the only thing like it, and it just explodes and I don't get it.
This confuses the Ray.
It does. It's confused me for 20-something years.
My excuse is that it's in the it's near the water, and it's something like the desert. It's
Some dev wanted it in there, and they were like, "Okay, we'll include one and then shut up."
Dash into it, Rick.
Dash into the statue.
The ice beast.
Oh,
But I do not have any free bottles for that.
How do people find these kinds of secrets? God.
Well, back in the day, you did something called subscribe to Nintendo Power.
No, I was subscribed to it. I mean, how do people find that to begin with? You know, like, unless you were, you know, on the game.
People
I
have
mean,
a lot of free
the
power.
idea
Put
back-
it in and talk to Nintendo Power.
Yeah, Nintendo
I think the idea
just
then
told
is that you
the
weren't
Nintendo Power
supposed to.
gave the Nintendo Power counselors all the stuff that they needed to know about it.
God.
The ice
The idea is
rod.
that you
Ice
weren't supposed to
rod.
find everything in a game,
Oh shit.
and that you were supposed to have that like school grounds talk of just like, oh, this happened in my game. They're like, what? I walked by that and it never happened. It's so cool.
My power
And the
just
other guy is like,
fluctuated.
I found the secret code that makes them naked.
And Rick's like, what?
Yeah, they told it to us on the radio. It's 8675309.
And I recall a trick you can do with the ice rod is if you get the magic camera later and break them, you'll get like a full potion.
I love how ubiquitous the whole Polka Gods thing was.
Ow.
Polka Gods?
Like, how you could evolve the starter Pokemon like a fourth time, and I don't
Really?
Yeah, people were making up stuff like all over, and it didn't
Oh,
help
yeah.
when like Peekaboo was mentioned places. Like back when we didn't know what Meryl was yet.
Push the corner ones and then push the middle.
Peekaboo.
Dee, dee.
I don't need to be
There
back
isn't
there
anything
until
that
later.
actually
Yeah.
had a fourth evolution.
There's
Well,
a
actually,
hard
you're
piece
hard.
in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh,
There's a
there
hard
was?
piece here.
I didn't
Just,
do
just to
that.
be clear, there isn't anything that actually has a fourth evolution stage, is there?
How's that?
Well, we were talking about like Pokemon. And,
I
like,
mean,
you know, urban
depends on how
No.
you count them.
legend. Well, I mean,
I mean, yeah, does Eevee have like 8
Well,
stages?
no, they were talking about how like Blastoise could then evolve into something else.
Yeah.
well, I know there's
Yeah,
something
I'm-
that like there's like Mega Formed or something like that, right?
Yeah, so there's Mega Evolution, which is, I guess, the closest to that.
Mac. Just smacks his head face directly onto the tiles.
Don't try this at home, kids.
You know what would go great with dying? A concussion.
Fishy.
You also get a fish.
You just pick it up.
Yeah, you just pick it up.
You can
And
pick up the fish?
yeah, and if you can,
Oh.
Yeah, fish.
Oh my god.
if you carry it to, I think it's up north, near the waterfall, and throw it in, you get something.
If you throw it into water, you get I believe, a red rupee.
Yes.
If you
exactly.
take it all the way back to Kariko Village and take it to the bottle salesman, he'll give you like a bunch of little things, but it's not really worth doing.
Yeah.
Like
what?
bombs and arrows and stuff like that.
Oh. That's funny.
And then Rick chucks it at the guards.
And you
Oh, yeah.
can't get hit or you drop it.
Nice.
And if you let it flap around for too long, it despawns.
Yeah. Dee dee dee. Yoink.
It doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah. It's just a cool little detail.
No, more fairies. Oh, I need
Oh,
to
right
replace,
next to
I
the
need to
house.
replace. I need to replace the one that I lost.
Yeah.
I think there's another one of those breakable stacks at the sanctuary, but I forget what's in it.
Kid Sky says lacerations are another option.
Ooh, look at that Boat 7 map.
Yep.
Hey, this was state of the art back then. Come on.
Yeah.
One of the things that made me sad when I was playing Secret of Mana, the remake, they took away the overworld map like that, and I said, why?
I mean, it's charming, yes, but it's very archaic.
Yeah. D D D D. Boom. What other misadventures will we be up to next?
Probably one of the most satisfying power-ups for me in this game was the what's it called, like the Titan's mitt, where you could like lift up rocks and just chuck rocks and everything.
Yeah.
That to me was just inherently
I think there's another piece of heart in here. Piece of heart.
There you go. When I wanted to play just a few years back, trying to remember everything, I hate that I forgot some of the pieces. I used to remember them all by heart. All by heart.
I always forget how the right side of Death Mountain works.
Oh yeah.
I still chuckle that they had Death Mountain in here to begin with.
Well, it ain't exactly the mountain of milk and honey.
The chews in this game look like little dancing pickles. I'm just saying.
Well, you definitely have enough money now for the flippers, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But you can't do that yet. You
I
gotta
don't.
go.
Yeah,
do
I don't
the
think I
second
can
dungeon.
access them yet.
The Book of Medora is what gets you into the second dungeon, which is why you needed the boots.
And tell me, since I haven't played this game, Medora is distinct from Majora, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I don't know that Medora is ever mentioned again.
It is impossible for me to not watch a playthrough of this without having the Zelda wiki up in a tab here. I have to research the lore.
Okay.
Yeah, Medora is never mentioned other than the Book of Medora.
Actually, I think you can get the flippers now.
No, you can't. You can't get
I'm not
it.
sure that you can right now because
You can't until you have the mitts.
yeah, you need the mitts because there's a rock block in the way.
Right.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some speedrunner
Yeah.
tricky thing you could do, but
Oh yeah, some pro strat.
Gotta get them tubular strats, dudes.
Totally.
radical.
Radical.
I feel called out.
Just thinking of all the special stages from Super Mario World.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was like groovy,
Tubular,
tubular,
funky.
gnarly.
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
I don't think radical was one of them, but it should have been.
Okay, you're right. You had to lift up the rock next to the witch's house. Okay. Yeah, I remember now.
Okay, and there's this guy right here.
Totally
Pay
not.
no attention to the average middle-aged man standing by the side. Leave him alone.
Are you gonna do it, Rick? You gonna do the thing?
I don't remember what the thing is.
Pick up this sign. Go to the left and pick it up.
You've got a stalker. Why did you take him aside? It's just plain as day. Just leave me alone. Sheesh. It's me, Mario.
And now he's gonna hound you. Wait, I don't. Okay.
Yeah, there was something following you. I did not actually know about this.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't transition.
Yeah. Because that seems also kind of pointless.
Yeah, it was just a funny little detail back then, but yeah. He doesn't like that you taking a sign.
Yeah, we were kind of like chit-chatting about Zelda yesterday. And
Yeah.
there was a level in Random My Parade that was pretty much an homage / parody of a lot of Zelda 3 stuff. Besides, this game is just good. You know? It's just they really put a lot of effort to it. It really shines.
Thanks, I think. Maybe. Ooh, a piece of heart.
They're giving them out like candy.
D D D D D D D D D. D. Wine. Oh yeah, these guys. Annoying.
Yeah.
I can put a trail directly to that.
Oh wow. Fairy for your thoughts.
Vultures aren't supposed to be circling until I'm almost dead.
Yeah, well, these guys don't follow your logic.
They're just planning ahead. God, I hate those things.
To open the way to go forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted.
Hello, Father, Son. I remember people saying back then, Link doesn't pray. And I said, he's not praying, he's making a wish. Yoink. Bonk. Oh.
I wonder, in a world, this is like a writing thing, in a world where the characters know their gods are factually real, do they need to pray, or do they just kind of say stuff out loud and know they'll listen?
Depends on the world.
I mean, is there something special about, you know, the act of praying?
I don't know.
Zorch.
Faith. God needs prayer badly. You guys ever you don't remember that?
God, now I'm imagining like a civilization type game, except you have control over your citizens and of a like patron god. And yeah, it's just like your patron needs more followers.
Wasn't that I feel like that was a dynamic in some game. I can't for the life of me remember what, but
I think there's ones where you play that god, but it wasn't like an NPC that you also had to sort of manage.
Oh no, Nietzsche
I
stuff.
mean,
Your
I
god
guess
is
black
dead.
and white would count for that.
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that black and white? Yeah, it's a chat suggest as well. I've never heard of black and white. I'll have to go look it up.
It's a game where you, among other things, have a giant animal creature to do your following. And depending upon how good or bad you are, it changes its behavior and appearance. I don't know that's how that was supposed to work,
Alright.
but I like it.
Just go with it.
Well, you didn't actually hit the candle with your bonk. You hit the sidewall, but it still had the key fall off anyway.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
I never understood that too.
I don't know. Need the big key.
It's on the opposite side of the building.
I don't think this does anything for me.
Hmm. Black and white, made by Lionhead Studios. Yeah, that makes sense.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Those guys.
Stop standing on my
horrible.
sprite. I can't hit you.
I don't know what those guys are called.
You're in my personal hitbox.
Yeah.
Outside right here. I'm up on the cliff.
There you go.
Full fairy value.
Yes. Now the fairies can restore you to full health.
I have to read it again. Forgot that.
Go on, make your wish
Okay,
again.
open up. Open sesame. Do the thing. I'm in.
Hoo ha, yeah, wish.
You don't say.
Here.
I love that they like heavily lampshaded that in Breath of the Wild, where they're just like, yeah, Link is like super talkative actually when he's not, you know, on screen.
I also like how they're implying that Link in Breath of the Wild is literally a speedrunner Link. He's like, yeah, I just want my wing glider, please, thank you, Mr. King.
What's the record is like what, like 27 minutes or something like that in Breath of the Wild?
Something like that. Very fast.
I think it's shorter than that.
Oh wait, is there?
Speedrun.com.
This, I think
25
this,
minutes, 55 seconds.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like there's no way to shortcut off the plateau, but after that you can completely shortcut.
25 minutes, 55 seconds, 867 mils by player 5, set 4 days ago.
Wow. Okay.
So it is still an extremely active category.
I'm guessing new tech was discovered then.
No, because there's not like any other ones that are sort of that recent. There's some like a week ago. I think it's just still continuously being run and people are just getting better.
Because most of the tech is very finicky for it.
There's probably a ton of ways to like. I mean, There's probably like a lot of places where you could trim time off it.
Oh, by the way, those sand monsters in the right there, Rick, you could actually shoot the arrow ones. The ones that keep spitting at you.
Looking up Link to the Past speedruns. 1 hour, 23 minutes, 3 seconds. So I'm sorry, Rick, but I don't think you're going to be getting it this time.
Ah.
Poor Rick.
That's insane. God. So okay, that's any percent. 100% is 1 hour, 41 minutes. Okay. What?
The
The
power
closed
glove.
captioning somehow picked up Orange saying God.
What?
I just noticed that. Wow.
Amazing.
It's not gold, it's orange. Also, can the
Hi, my name's Orange. I'm a super duper Saiyan.
also you got the power glove, Rick. Yeah, put it on your hand and play some games.
100% Nuclear Slayer, 100% Breath of the Wild record seems to be 18 hours, 26 minutes. God.
Jesus, I can't even imagine doing a 100% run of that game. That's insane.
No. But if I had free time, I probably would. I feel like my 100% days are over ever since Super Metroid. Well, I pretty much just do it with Super Metroid or Resident Evil now because it's just short enough to do it.
Flying
These things,
tiles.
I hate these things. Being attacked by scenery.
Dad, the tiles will come to
Rick, you
life.
can just leave.
Oh, that's right.
You got the key.
Look, if you don't like it here, you can just leave, alright?
Dad, the tiles will come to life. Funny thing is, I never actually had to play ActRaiser, but I saw the stores a lot.
I saw reviews though. I never really checked it out.
I've played ActRaiser. I have beaten
that
it
good?
because it's not a terribly hard game. You get like infinite continues and everything,
I actually wanted to play
and
it
you
though
can grind
because
out levels.
I wanted to see what it's. It had something like The Sims in it. You can build a town.
Yeah, there's a simulation game in it. That's why everybody likes it, but they never made another one. ActRaiser 2 does not have a simulation in it. Ow. I was lasered. Bling, bling, bling.
Blam.
Ow. Ow.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Are those things supposed to be guardians?
Ow.
I feel like they're like the precursor to them, at least conceptually.
You ever play Soul Blazer for the Super Nintendo? That was a pretty cool game.
So what's it called? Soul Blazer?
Yeah, it was some. I wouldn't say it was like Zelda, but it was clearly trying to be something like it back then. You build towns. You level up doing that, and then you gotta fight the big scary monster to destroy the town in the first place. One of the things that caught me off guard about the game, though, how big your life bar could get.
I would suggest using the ice rod, but don't have enough magic.
I do not.
So what's the fallback for this thing? Like,
If you
arrows
have
or-
good aim, you can actually use the arrows on them.
Yeah.
Using arrows, using sword.
Yeah.
The alternative is to clasp your hands together and pray to whatever god you believe in.
You guys are very annoying to hit.
Ow, how did you hit me in the face?
I might as well charge up my sword. Gives me more range.
There you go.
Uh-oh.
Ah, what a pain in the
Oh,
ass.
this shit.
I still have one fairy.
Oh,
So,
That's what the fairies are for.
Mortis.
Mortis.
I know if I ever had like a soundboard or anything, that would be literally my first thing I put on it would be Mortis.
Did you play that, Rick?
Yeah. A little bit.
Faith? Yeah.
you know, one really annoying thing about this thing, there's no gauges. You have no idea like how far along you are.
Well, you, in a way, you kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In that the boss is all three of them, and you see when one of them dies.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
So now you're at the hard part.
Not so hard.
That's
Never mind.
Not really the hard
You
part
like-
because since they're completely interchangeable, I basically estimate that I'm dealing equal damage to all of them. So
Well,
once
when-
one of them
when
goes
there's-
down,
when
the
the-
other two are about to go down.
When the last one is spawning, there's none left at all. Like there was one still exploding there. It shoots out 8 rocks instead of 4.
Yes.
Oh.
He was doing when you first fight him, they were fighting shoot diagonally every time, but then that one, the last one, would go north, south, east, west.
Ray's our Zelda expert.
I get. All right, here, so I can go into the secret that was up here. Since I didn't have any magic every time I came in here. Ow.
Yeah, don't get Zorged.
Okay, those are lit. I need to press. I need to press one of these. Yes.
There you go. Yeah, okay.
Ah, fairies.
Ever important fairies.
Swish.
Oh well.
Yeah.
You caught a fairy.
Fairy.
Yo!
Good evening, everyone. I trust you've all been well.
It's a dish.
It's a squirrel.
Yeah. Well, we did tell Rick to steal some homeless guy's sign. I mean, sorry about that.
Most chivalrous.
This direction because I can go get the slippers now.
Yeah. Flippers.
Another squirrel. I am the only squirrel, thank you very much.
Well, Kit's character is also a squirrel.
That's not allowed.
Oh,
He's the only squirrel left. How do you
You
think
heard
he
it.
got so many tails?
you heard him, kid. We're gonna have to eject you. Only one squirrel per stream.
Yeah, sorry, OSHA guidelines.
Oh, shit. I mean, you all know what happens when you get 2 squirrels in the building. You know, just saying. I'm just kidding. You can stay. I wish there was a way to stream 3DS games.
And there technically is, but it's a weird piece of hardware.
Oh, is it like a hack or something?
And it's something that you have to plug into. Ow.
No.
The 3DS.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like species swap week, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, who's King Zora?
What do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me?
I want the flippers. I mean, ha!
Wahaha! But I don't give away flippers for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair.
Is this the most expensive?
Yes.
Wahaha! 1 pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic... Okay, I can't really do that. I will let you use the magic waters of the lake, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You never know where it'll surface. Waha! Can't quite do that. I have my tongue like pressed into the bottom of my mouth and like trying to hold it there. Very weird.
You tried.
Wahaha!
You tried.
I always thought that was a Queen Zora, which she is in Link Between Worlds, but
Right.
apparently this is King Zora.
Hmm. Hello?
Huh?
Found a piece of heart?
There's-
Hold on a
yeah.
second.
What is SGDQ?
Usually in the start of June.
Yeah. I'm just-
Might be at the end of May. What is it?
Wait, so what is now?
SGDQ.
Summer games.
Ah, yes. It's always a fun time when it's the GDQ week.
Yeah.
There's a secret waterfall.
The magic boomerang.
Did you drop this? Yes.
I like an honest person.
You do anything else with this pond? I forget.
Yes, shield.
Oh.
I don't think I have a shield as an item.
You do.
It blocks fireballs.
Nice.
Yes.
Why
That's
did
very
she say
easy.
no?
You can also throw in an empty bottle and get a free magic potion.
Well, why would you do that when you got fairies?
I don't know. You already got 3 fairies?
Yeah.
There's like 4 bottles total in this game, right?
Yeah, and he can get another one right now.
Yeah.
And like the 4th one is like
Yeah, right
real.
here.
Like
I'm in the middle of like Hylia right now.
I don't remember the 4th one in this offhand.
Fond of
Yeah,
happiness. Throw some rupees in and your wishes will surely come true.
There you go.
Happiness increased
Now-
20 rupees. In total, your happiness is 20. You became happier by 1 step. For your reference, today you will have good luck.
The whole luck fiend just makes no sense.
These stones are much heavier for some reason.
But yeah, I didn't do it back when I first played the game, but because I didn't know about it. But yeah, I pretty much dumped all my rubies on that. That's all I ever did.
Oh, GC, you're so innocent.
What do you mean? I wanted bombs. I wanted arrows.
You would so quickly fall for the first scan somebody puts in front of you.
What do you
Put
mean?
money in this thing. It'll make you happy. We promise it.
Look, well, that definitely
Rick,
would
I
be
think
one.
you have to swim up that channel to get there.
I
Well,
think you can do it from
Well,
the other
you
side.
you wouldn't be wrong, Miller. I would totally do that for arrows and bombs.
Not here.
Where's Doc?
Yeah, I thought there was a way to jump in nearby.
I feel like there is.
That might be on the Dark World side.
Is there something under the bridge?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Your next bottle. Yo,
Rick. Oh, go ahead.
you seem to be in a heap of trouble, but this is all I can give you.
Magic bottle. Pretty sweet setup you got here.
No one ever looks under the bridge.
It's taking me back to the marsh.
Ooh, nice catch.
Abby.
I am suddenly remembering that fan project of someone trying to remake Ocarina of Time using primarily Link to the Past assets.
Huh. That would be.
And it looked really good.
Sounds like it'd be a heck of a lot of work for so payoff.
Let's see if I can find it.
Ocarina of Time 2D.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
Hmm.
I want to check that out. Wonder if anyone's done that with Breath of the Wild.
Oh, look at that. Link is grave robbing. Yeah, I just gotta jump down the.
No, I did that.
Also, we just hit midnight.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say we're getting pretty close.
sure did.
Once
You
I
can
get
actually go
over
to the church.
Hmm?
You can go to the church and save if you want. But yeah.
And you
can save anywhere.
Save at any point.
Oh, yeah.
Church is where
you just respawn
Save
it.
states.
I'm thinking too traditional. I'm sorry. It slipped my mind. I forgot this is a Zelda game, not an
You
RPG.
must go to a church to save.
Yeah, I'm thinking RPGs, not Zelda. What am I thinking?
Dragon Quest, we were talking about it.
You can
Yes.
start from your house or from the sanctuary.
Yeah.
Get up to the mountains real quick. I think it's actually from this side. Forget what's in here. This whirlpool. Where's it go? Huh. Bees! Also, they're lagging the game terribly.
Wow.
Why'd they put that many bees in here?
The game can't handle this amount of bees.
Because it slows down the game, which makes it a more dramatic chase.
I don't remember the way to get up onto the... Oh yeah, it's through here. Anyway, it's gonna take a while to get through the cave anyway, so... Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're being weird now.
What now? Just now?
Yeah, now?
Yeah. We got 34 people watching, so we gotta start being That's weird.
40 people? Jeez.
A Saturday night, no less.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a popular game.
It is
Gonna
super.
draw all the numbers.
Some of them are us, and I recognize quite a few of these bots, though.
Oh,
Bots.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Who's botting us?
Just
TV for
Chat bots
softwares,
that
Discord
record
streaming.
things or something. I don't know.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Oh,
That's funny.
well
I
then.
mean, like somebody's literally trying to boost our numbers for some reason.
Twitch
Oh, no.
Discord.
Anywho,
They're like billboards. Anyway, well, this has been a lot of fun. Always enjoy Zelda.
Zelda is always a good nostalgia history lane for us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good game, good times, and good night to y'all.
Yeah.
Good night.
See you
Good
next
night.
time. Good night.
And don't forget to hit. Good night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and read house pets.
Okay, every time.
Especially house pets.
Bye bye.
Cut.